have news that these particular protests have cut across in Eldoret, Kisumu, Kakamega, Nyeri, Nairobi, Nakuru, Kisii, Machakos, and Nanyuki. But let's hear what is happening in Mombasa. Tobias Chanji, good afternoon. If you can hear me, there was action yesterday in Mombasa. What does it look like into today? Tobias.
Well, a very good afternoon. Just like yesterday, the demos started at around 9 a.m. Today's protest have started around 12:40 p.m. And the weather also seems to be a little bit favorable than yesterday when it rained the entire day. But today's protests have been peaceful, and they kicked off from the famous Mapembeni that is on Moi Avenue, and the demonstrators sneaked through Dig Road, and now they are making their way back to Mapembeni to just make their voice heard concerning the finance bill that they say should not only be removed some of the clauses, but the entire finance bill should be moved. Also, one thing that we observed yesterday was the running battles between the protesters and the police officers, who said that they had not gotten any notification from the protesters, prompting the protesters to go to the central police station, where we saw they also held their protest from there. And it's not only Mombasa that is this is happening. We've also seen Kilifi County. The demonstration started at around 10 in the morning, with the protesters moving through Pwani University and Tezo with similar sentiments. And most of them are saying that they'll take this however much it'll take to make sure that the government, or rather the Treasury, backs down on the finance bill that to them is draconian and also punitive. That's what you can report as of now.
Tobias, before we let you go, how is the police presence in, Mombasa, perhaps in Kilifi, if you have that information? We have seen what is in Nairobi, but what is it like really, from your assessment, the presence of the police, the behavior of the police against the behavior of the protesters today?
Well, in Kilifi, police have been keeping a close vigil and even escorting the protesters, unlike in Mombasa, where the police officers are around but are not as close to the protesters and are just keeping vigil from a distance. And just like, unlike yesterday that we saw the police officers in riot gear and also several vehicles, today you can just spot a smaller group of police officers just going through, moving through the town to make sure that they keep peace. And as I also said earlier, the demonstration, or rather the protests, have been peaceful since they started at around 12:45. So there's no much presence, though you can spot one vehicle just the town to make sure that maybe these protests don't go beyond as expected.
All right, thank you very much, Tobias Chanji. We are hoping then to also hear more on the activities happening in the coastal region. You actually mentioned to us that it's not only Mombasa, but also in Kilifi County. However, not very aggressive this far. But of course, just Eldoret, Kisumu, Kakamega, Nyeri, Nairobi, Nakuru, Kisii, Machakos, and Nanyuki. Of course, a bit of action in Migori County. This is just information reaching us right now. But as we take a short breather, it's important to bring in the leadership or the voices in authority that have been speaking and weighing in on this Finance Bill 2024 and even the protest right now. And Honorable Gideon Moi, the KANU party leader, has expressed his support for the ongoing anti-bill demonstrations that have rocked the country. In a statement, Honorable Moi termed the proposed taxes as an unnecessary burden to Kenyans, urging members of parliament to reject the bill. Let me leave you with this full statement as we take a short breather.